Hello, hello. It is us at 9:15, like we said.
Always on time,
And
never
exactly
late.
when we were programmed to start. See what I did there? All right. So we have no Nathan, no ghost of Nathan. And we're just going to pick where every player in this week is going, just based
Yep.
on which coloring we like more. So if you're here, bonus points, we're more likely to choose your school.
Unless you're Baylor, in which case we were never choosing your school to begin with.
In which case, we just say good luck.
Good luck. Hoot hoot indeed.
There
Um,
we go.
Before we get into it, we have a handful of helmets to check out. You may notice that there are two helmets missing. That is because one of them is Nebraska, and Baylor is the only school I like less than Nebraska. So I just decided I wasn't going to make one. I'm sorry, the coloring department had technical difficulties.
Well, I would blame Wu Pig because he hasn't started his internship yet.
True. That's where we're going to go with it. No, the two that did not get theirs from this that would have been revealed will be getting theirs in the next either day or maybe even tonight. We'll see. So, but without further ado, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns or whatever that song goes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That it is. All right, first up, we have Cal with their super complex C. Go Cal. I don't think they have a slogan, do they yet?
Duh, Bears.
Duh, Bears? Okay. We'll work that in.
They don't have it.
They definitely were the ones that came up with that. So we will go with
internships are unpaid, Blake.
Yes. You get paid with experience, and yeah, that's it. Next up, we have Purdue. A little toot toot. It's a little toot that could.
The little engine that could lose a recruit this week.
Purdue is trying to convince all of the recruits that you can, in fact, trust the toot. But we'll see how that works out for them.
That is also allowed. You can pay us.
I'll take money. Not a bribe.
We'll gladly send recruits to your school, and you can put the money right out front. Because the more people that know, the more money we make. So
exactly. It's a bidding war. Next up, we have our champion. Congratulations, Minnesota. Just Heismaning away with the program trophy.
1936. It's been a while. Hey, thanks to Georgia not making it, though, Minnesota remains the last three-peat champion. How about it?
We appreciate it. CU has a championship. Fun fact.
In what sport?
Football. That Division I sport that they were really good at for the first 3 weeks of the season.
You could have had something better, Kane. You could have had something better.
Yeah, there was a rumor has it the boosters had suggested a slightly different design. But I'm glad that you like it. Congratulations on the wonderful season.
It's definitely better than UCLA's last year, too.
True. That's because nobody likes the Bruins.
He went to Jared.
Next up, we have the Demon Deacons of Wake Forest with their shiny gold domes. I have to admit, Wake Forest, they don't have the most exciting alternate helmets out there, so their boosters are going to have to get creative for the next one, but I think it's pretty cool. And I think we have one more. There it is. Good old Syracuse. Just orange, their happy little orange. Orange, you glad that's closer to like red than orange? I don't know. Oh, just kidding. We had one more. Northwestern. I'm sorry, Northwester with an N.
It's hideous.
That's what we go for. Hideous, but appreciated. And that is the final helmet that we have.
I gave my niece a little Grogu, and she goes, "He's so ugly, I love him."
That's it.
That's Blake with helmets.
That's what we strive for, and the coloring department.
I think it's my turn to share screen. Oh wait, we're just picking based on favorite helmets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me pick the right tab to share here. Bam. This is what we want, right?
That it is. No pressure.
Week 5, starting in Conference 1. Joshua Smith, congratulations. He's going to South Carolina. Go Cox. Next up, it's weird seeing 2 screens of this, is Johan Cardenas. He's great on tacos. Deciding between 4 different universities, and now I have the power.
Dun, da, da, da.
Okay,
you
call
have
Nathan.
The power, but do you have the ability? There it is.
He is headed to Stanford. We have a spelling error there. Next up, Davion Gauze. His father was the founder of the Strips. He's headed to Oklahoma. And now we have Damon Williams. I think I need you to fill my role this week.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm Nathan. You're me. All right.
We got Damon Williams, a 302-pound quarterback, with deciding where he's going to go. 5 schools in Stanford with a massive lead.
Go Cox.
Ooh, wow. Go Cox indeed. Just the biggest of upsets. I think that's the lowest percent we've had hit, potentially.
It might be.
Not the biggest upset in percentage, but
no, that was 81.9%, which definitely wasn't also Stanford.
Oh, how about that? Next up, we have Courtney Crutchfield, the third cousin of Courtney Cox, I assume, because that's how cousins work. It's by first name.
Yep.
Committing also to Oklahoma. Then we have a steal attempt on Luke Cromenhope. Penn State trying to pull off the thievery.
Nope.
But
denied.
Not so fast. Next, we have a very light running back, 95-pound Caden Durham, deciding between the Cox and the Corn.
Is he going to husk up?
Husk up, indeed.
Nebraska is super close to that 69.0% guaranteed win, too.
Almost, yeah. Then we have Kevin Riley, a running back, deciding between South Carolina and South Florida.
He likes
also known as very North Florida and South Florida.
Oh, go Cox.
Going to, South Carolina. Big week for the Cox.
It is. I heard they have a new helmet coming, too.
Rumor has it. Cox are on the loose.
Rumor does have it. Yep. We have a steal attempt.
Just going to leave that one there. Yeah, Quentin Martin, Stanford coming for that thievery. Is there a lock?
Bam.
That sure looks like a lock to me.
Door is closed.
Filled out the 47 required forms to lock his player.
I think he secretly loves forms now.
We've converted him. Final C1 player is another steal attempt, again by Stanford, on Mike Matthews, 13-pound receiver. I don't feel like that's a little small for a receiver, but we'll see if there's a lock.
Oh, we didn't get a lock. Right away. Stanford gets the steal.
Wow.
I think he's purchased like 6 steals, so props to him for sticking strong, gutting it out, and here we go. He gets one.
Tree up. I think that's what they say.
Tree up. As you can see by the lovely helmets here, or the mascots, you can tell where each of these players is going.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, Conference 5.
That
Nope.
is
They
not
have a slow
correct.
runner.
It's C4.
We're going to go to Conference 4.
One thing about C4, at the bottom of C4, aka these first two, there definitely aren't graphics because somebody in the department definitely didn't make them. But
Yeah,
these
these
are
are
unknown players.
Mm-hmm.
So not Jaden Moss and not Jaquan Reynolds. But first up, Jaden Moss, that is not Jaden Moss.
And Jaden Moss is going to Wazoo. Let me
Cougar
just
Life.
hop in the court and send Wazoo who he's getting here. Wazoo.
Congratulations on getting not Jaden Moss.
It's T1K1.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure what his
Joaquin Reynolds.
Cougar Life profile username is, but on Discord that is correct. Another unknown player deciding between Essing and Ewing, and no. Cougar Life is real popular with those unknown players.
They like the unknowns.
Mm-hmm.
And some C words are unknown.
True. But it's working. Wazoo's put together a couple of good years so far. So I don't know what they're putting in those Cougar packs, but rare. Next up, we have Red Martell solo committing to Notre Dame.
Do you think he's related to Tate Martell at all?
I hope so. And I hope that
I'm going to go based on his photo. He probably isn't.
I hope that he has a brother named Blue.
Blue Martell?
But yeah, just red and blue Martell. Be fun. I don't know. It's a thing. Next up, we have Kyan Barry Johnson, the 772-pound receiver.
Also, Purdue very close here. They had the right numbers.
Real close.
Oh, so close.
Deciding if he's going to toot his way all the way to Indiana, and he is.
He must not have liked that official visit with Florida State this week.
Yeah, he saw what kind of operation they had going on down there, and we're like, well, you can't even get into a title game as an undefeated Power 5. I'm going to Purdue where I don't have to worry about that.
And never going to be in a playoff. Nice. These two players decided to go to Florida State, though. Joseph McVeigh with a devilish poundage, and Harry Stewart.
Next up, we have Damon Williams, who I believe is either committed now in all of the conferences or 4 of them.
He is going to Cream State.
Yes, and he is going to Pew Pew, Texas Tech, and now he is going to Florida State in C4.
This is actually a fun little battle here because this was the battle for the playoff as well.
Oh, that's right. And I guess they won the player, but they won the battle, but not the war. Is that how that saying goes?
I think that would be it.
All right. Elijah Moore. Yeah, solo committing, not the NFL receiver. A lot of pictures of the NFL receiver came up when the recruiting or the drawing department was trying to get their coloring on. I don't see anything on the screen.
You need me to take this over?
Yeah, right, I can't tell you what's going on there.
Is good lucking Baylor.
Good luck, Baylor.
headed to Sikkim. Didn't even need to roll.
Then we have Jordan Anderson. This is a very large lead as well. 78.5% for Notre Dame. Or is he going to go to Clemson? How about that? Big ol' upset.
Meow.
Clemson's head recruiter starting to push the right buttons, it looks like.
Yeah, based in London, too.
Mm-hmm.
Toot
indeed.
It's about to be some tooting. I'm pretty sure you're going to be wanting to get on the horn, as they say, of the Hogwarts Express.
Indeed. Next, we have Nye Carr deciding between 4 schools. Pretty okay. Pretty
He's
sizable upset
splish-splashing.
there. Yeah, splish splash all over the place. Mississippi, famously known for their ocean views.
Yeah, and their cars.
Mhm.
Definitely known for their cars.
Indeed. Quentin Martin up next, deciding if he is going to be thieved by 2 different schools. So get your toot toot ready. Your war eagle, tiger, bear, lion, oh my.
There you go.
And your splish splash.
Yeah, Quentin Martin, first recruited by Auburn and committed there, and then flipped to Purdue. So let's see if he just can't decide where he wants to go. Just wait. He's staying.
Wow. The drama.
Wow.
There's going to be a
these
lot
teams
of
are watching Hype
tooting.
and knowing who they can go after. Speaking of, Hype Store will open post show, along with your Hype numbers. And Conference 3 really wanted to do something special this week, which you all get to see.
Yeah, we did. So we are the greatest conference in all the land. The final C4 recruit is Jaden Riddell, deciding a tight end, another thin one, 41 pounds, deciding between 4 schools with Bama with a huge lead. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
That's just kind of...
We're going to re-roll that steal attempt.
Yeah, I think that seems the only reasonable thing to do.
All right, Conference 4 done.
Right. Congratulations.
Now we had,
it was a big toot day.
Right?
Yes, and then we head there. And
it was a good day for tooting. It was a good day for Florida State. They missed unknown players, but they did get 3 guys. All right, Conference 2.
And starting it off strong, we have Carl just picking all of the players he's in on to commit to Michigan State.
That's exactly it. Cream State. Go Cream. Yep. Say that name for me.
I can't even read it. DeMarcus?
DeMargarita Davis.
DeMargarita Davis. A 558-pound quarterback going to Michigan State.
We like him. We like him large.
Yes, indeed. Trevor Jackson, a slightly smaller quarterback, going down south to Miami as a solo commit as well. Then we have our first roll. We have Rice and Miami. We don't have anyone here to say hoot
Ghost
for
of Nathan.
Yeah.
Where's your hat? I hope he's wearing it, whatever he's doing.
He better be.
He was.
He was for that one. Hoot indeed. Then we have Braylon Russell solo committing to UTSA. Congratulations, UTSA.
He is headed to Germany. Oh,
Deutschland.
Another.
UTSA with a massive lead over the other 4 teams here going after TJ Moore. Let's see,
also
can we get a big upset?
No.
We cannot.
No.
All right. Walker White, the reasonably sized quarterback, going to either Georgia, Jared, or Florida. A lot of chalk.
Go Dogs. All I can picture with Georgia is that guy just screaming. You know the video?
Oh, yeah.
It's like an interview from like 15 years ago, and the lady's like interviewing him, and he's just screaming as much as he can. Skin painted.
Go Dogs!
That's what I got.
Everything you ever want out of college football in that interview. Next up, we have Amir Jackson deciding between Florida and Washington. I will be pulling hard for Washington because go Husky life. And bam, there's an upset. That's all you needed is a Husky life.
We need that howl though, otherwise Washington doesn't get in.
Ow. Next up, we have another 5-team commit with Jake Merklinger. Pretty evenly split out, at least near the top. Congrats, Byron. You can maybe make it a 2-for-2 day here.
Nope.
Not so fast. Ow.
I'm waiting
one
for
of these times
to
it's
pick up and do it with you.
That's what I was gonna say. One of these times he's gonna be like,
he might just have to get a little bit older.
Yeah. Well, and he's also asleep, so that makes it tougher.
Oh, we'll wake him up.
Next up, Dwight Phillips Jr. Georgia, you got a big lead on this one. Let's see what you can. Yep. There it is.
Hey, it makes 2 people who like it. Just kidding. I still think it's a good one.
That's fair. I will take tolerable. All right.
It's a good championship one.
It is. It is a solid championship trophy helmet.
All right.
Here's where we see if the man behind the mask. No. Not so fast.
I think Nightcard knew I came a little too late. I'm going to stop talking.
That's fair. Then we have a thievery attempt. Jared has to be real tired of thieving attempts by now.
This has got to be like at least the 8th steal attempt on his commits.
Close, yeah. I mean, I've been trying to. Oh, okay, locked up.
He learned.
I've been trying to steal his recruits, and I keep being told that's not your conference.
At least you tried. All right, I'm just going to.
I tried, yep. All right, Quentin Martin. There it is. Big old lead.
Go Cream.
Go Cream indeed. Cream State all over the place.
Back at it again.
Then we have Terry Boosie. How do you feel about this one, Carl?
Honestly, this one's probably not going to Cream State. I was more worried about Quentin. He has visited MSU's campus just about every week this recruiting season, including the fake season.
We appreciate it. Oh, yeah.
He's meeping.
He is. Good day for Meep Nation.
Yeah. What does he have so far? He's got
like 4 recruits or 5.
I can do it this way. Braylon Russell, TJ Moore, he's been flying up the receiver charts. Mike Carr, and Boosie.
Did he get a solo earlier?
Yeah, Braylon Russell's the solo.
That was the solo. Okay. I remembered.
All right, one more. We can just skip this one. We don't need to do this.
Ooh, yeah, Mylan Graham.
We really don't have to.
Did you lock him up? That looks like a lock to me.
That is a lock. That is my Landgram.
Your Landgram.
My Landgram.
All right. Now we have Conference 5, home of the champion. Starting out strong, Joshua Jackson, solo committing to Memphis, the real home of the Tigers, as they say.
Then we have this next name just sounds like a Syracuse quarterback.
Jakari Williams? It does. Yeah. It does. He may already be on campus. We don't actually know.
Yeah, or he's a quarterback, one of the two. I mean, sorry, I meant a basketball player.
All of the above. Jamarion Burnett, solo committing to Northwestern. Congratulations. We now know that on the right, it can keep your name. And on the left.
They do have a player now, too.
Yeah, big day.
Speaking of big days, let's talk about Micah Dan C.
Micah Dancy is going to Dancy his way to Arkansas or Houston. Houston.
That steal attempt last week, I don't think Micah he liked it, so he's sticking with Houston.
Yeah.
But this guy's going to Arkansas.
Indeed he is. Jelani Watkins, Arkansas. Boo pig indeed.
All right, Nitro
Tuggle, one of the greatest names out there.
And he's from Indiana.
So okay.
Really
I was not aware of that offhand. It's a big old lead for Indiana. Is he a basketball guy, or is he going to go to
he likes buffaloes and bison a lot. He's just not sure which one he likes more.
The Indiana buffalo bison. Water buffalo.
They definitely have those in Indiana.
Water buffalo. It's their state mascot. Woo pig. Brady Preekshorn committing to Arkansas.
That sounds like a pig's name. Preekshorn.
And Best in Show. Preekshorn. All right, Davon Mitchell solo committing to FAU. Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot.
Can I get a hoot hoot?
Oh.
What is that magic wand, Carl?
I think that means an auto commit. Which I honestly don't know what to do here. Did Nathan just click this bottom thing, or did he press the wand? He presses the wand.
You press the wand.
Wand pressed. Oh,
auto committing
a little national championship action.
Yeah, guy wins one title and just starts buying players. Okay,
that's too good.
Next up, we have Quentin Martin deciding between 5 schools. One of the closest splits you could have out here.
This is very tight.
And there's Cincinnati. Oh, Bison up.
Yes. Get that burger. All right. Taylor Tate.
All right. I think this is the final conference that Tatum is committing in, if I recall.
I was going to say correctly. This is also the final offensive player committing in Conference 5 as well.
Boom roasted. Taylor Tatum. Can Northwestern get their second recruit? We're going to get a big upset. We are going to get a big upset. Fear the fork.
I do appreciate whoever posted that little meme of Jarek and said, "Come on, do something." That was well played.
I laughed real hard.
They might take over Blake's internship. Yeah, and then we have the defensive player, Jalen Mbakwe, headed to Wake Forest. Congratulations on picking up a defensive player. Defense wins championships.
It's a good strategy
not in fantasy football
to build up your defensive team, and also your recruiting class grade. Sneaky move.
That's true.
Finally, we have the conference of not champions. That is my conference, C3. I think it's technically called the Conference of Almost. What did you say? I did not hear you.
I was the team that recruited Travis Hunter.
True.
I am him.
They are indeed kind of laughing.
All right. Dijon Riggs headed to Vandy. He's almost cracking 800 pounds, so they might want to get him on a program pretty quickly.
He is an absolute unit. Then we have Miles O'Neill. Wow, 0.1% from the automatic.
0.1% from the automatic. Wow.
Wowzer.
LSU, we don't have anybody for you this week to say anything. So
no go Tigers, more Nathan. Like no Tigers. Am I right?
Miles O'Neill headed to GT.
I believe that is Georgia
Buzz, buzz.
Tech's 37th recruit of the year.
Yes, if you guys are curious, Georgia Tech is actually the one dominating Conference 3 right now. Virginia Tech stopped in like week 2. They just pulled 10 people in the first 2 weeks.
Just 10.
Now it's Georgia Tech who has more than that.
Yeah, Georgia Tech's got to be pushing their 15 here.
Oh, wow. We almost had another one, 0.7 away.
Wow. Wow. There we go. I will not be Go Tigersing, but congratulations, Colin. Terrell Anderson, the Pew Pew Nation, going for a huge upset here. Your demand has been heard.
Baylor would like to say, good luck, Texas Tech.
Thank you, Baylor. Wowza. It's a real thing. Somebody somewhere is starting to play Why Can't We Be Friends? It's not me. I don't know that song, but somebody is.
All right, now we have Christian Clark headed to Vandy.
Facts only right there.
He is talking about Northwestern.
Yep.
Just so anybody who hasn't been here all night, that is what he is referring to.
Poor Northwestern.
Yep, Christian Clark headed to Vandy. Baylor doesn't have anything to say on this one, he said.
Fair enough. Aaron Hampton, this is pretty much a toss-up. I will never forgive Wisconsin, but I don't have to because he's going to Tech.
Oregon, pulling a Walter Matthews. And we have some thievery.
There's thieves amongst us. Amongst us.
He is not locked.
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm going to note that down. Is he going to go to Vandy? It looks like it's staying. It's staying.
Going to Vandy.
It's staying ongoing. Excuse me.
Dwight Phillips has flipped.
Flippy floppies.
Next up, another thief. This time, Uxba. Roll Gouch. Oh, that's where he's committed to.
Yeah, Roll Gouch is about to get yoinked.
Maybe.
There's no lock.
And he is staying. I believe Nathan fixed the blip. There is no blip.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it blip, so.
No blips. He has it wait a second before it announces.
Wow, do you see this? Breaking news to the program TM. They were trying to push him out of
the benefit they have is they don't lose 10 hype for revoking a scholarship, so they have that going for them. Before you revoke a scholarship, I would suggest reaching out to teams that may be interested in said recruit. Cough, cough.
Georgia Not a bad strategy.
You're getting close.
Next up, we have Jordan Marshall deciding between SMU, the Roll Gouch Nation, Vandy, and the Fightin' W's.
Vandy is called the Commies.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are correct.
Marshall's rolling that gouch.
Roll Gouch indeed. There's a lot of gouch to roll around here. Davon Mitchell deciding between Gobble Gobble, Roll Gouch, and UCF because I don't think they have a slogan yet.
I think we call it Space U.
Space U. We'll take it. Space U. Making space for Davon Mitchell. How about that?
Oh, Cam Davis.
What is that?
He's going to one of these 5 schools behind this little wand. Click.
Michigan, they actually reportedly, allegedly, went to his first period class with binoculars to see where he was going to commit, and that's how they got
I was going to say, do we have that image handy?
We don't, sadly.
All right. Next up, QM.
That's the third conference tonight, I think, that he's committing in.
Yeah, one was a steal, I think. No, this is the
Oh,
fourth
maybe?
conference he's been in, though. Actually,
4,
he's been in
wow.
every conference tonight. 2 of them were steals, 3 are commits.
Busy guy.
Yeah.
42-pound athlete. Wisconsin's got a big old lead. Let's see what happens. Wow.
Wow. Go Tigers.
Don't let Quentin Martin hear those rumors that people are being pushed out at LSU. They're calling.
I think Nathan, wherever he is, just said one for you.
He definitely did.
Is this because of the Travis Hunter crack? Yes, definitely.
It's not because of it.
If you say anything bad about us, we do.
Yeah.
We are very
Any disparaging remarks about
people.
my Buffaloes. And never forget it. Fair.
Okay, one running back out, an athlete in.
Next up, we have a thievery attempt on Paris Thompson. I believe that's how
Currently
you pronounce
committed
it.
to the
It's
Ducks.
French.
Quack is crack.
Oh, thievery is being commenced.
It is over.
However,
Pretty sure.
it looks like he's staying at Oregon. Quack, quack. Quack is not
He's
whack.
Oregon. There. From heaven.
Rip indeed.
All right, another steal. Yep.
Ooh, not so fast. Just a big old clamp down on DJ. All right, final recruit of the night, Space
Final
U.
recruit of the evening.
Gobble Gobble. Pew Pew Nation. And
who's this last team? I haven't seen them around all season.
Rumor has it, no one knows.
Okay. How do you even Mrs. is a bit better. Baylor says
I don't speak Spanish. Thank you. That's not Texas Tech.
I'm trying to click it again, but Nathan made it so it disappears and you can never click it again.
You hate it when Nathan does a good job.
May he rest in peace.
Yeah. That is the recruits for the night. Congratulations, Baylor. Real happy for you.
He only got a solo commit if it makes you feel better.
He did, but hey, it helped me by helping him help me, and it's a whole thing.
That's what it's all about.
Indeed.
People helping people. Do we have any announcements? Anything like points are due Friday and hype stores due at the same time?
Those are 2 announcements that should be made. Yes.
Yeah.
If you got a new helmet coming in and want a specific design, let our coloring department know. We can usually color inside the lines.
Where would they put that request?
In the graphics requests channel, or if you want it to be secret, slide into my DMs.
They're open?
They are. DMs are open for graphics requests only. And NFL Top 25 is definitely going to be a thing. The question is when. I don't know if anybody saw, but Baylor was not in it. I did drop that spoiler. Baylor is not in the top 25 for the NFL this week.
I don't think Michigan State is either. We put up a whopping 68 points last week.
It was a rough week for Cream State U.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, our recruits only care about our college performance, which is about on track with that. So
Texas Tech, I believe, is actually starting to get recruits because we haven't lost in several weeks. I just haven't told them it's because we haven't been playing.
What a coach! What a coach!
Yeah.
All right.
Coach of the year.
That's it. Go Cream. Roll the boat. Sky Yuma. Go first.
Let's go Buff.